we have a terrifying warning. Each child in an array or iterator should have a unique key prop. Check the render method of note list. Hey, it tells us right where to look. The render method of note list. Okay. And there's a nice link to the Facebook documentation. If you get this dang error, you have no excuse for not fixing it because there is a link to the documentation right there. It tells you exactly how to fix this thing. Keys help React identify which items have changed, are added, or are removed. Keys should be given to the elements inside the array to give the elements a stable identity. In this example, it has an array called numbers. It maps over it, and it renders an li for each one, and it passes a key prop to that to uniquely identify each item in the array. A unique key prop. So where are we looping over an array? Node IDs map, right? And we're rendering a note component for each one. So it's telling us that we need a key prop on each of those notes. And it should be something that uniquely identifies those notes. Seems like there's a pretty good candidate for this. What uniquely identifies each of these notes? How about the ID? We have the node ID right here. Node ID. No more warning. So the point is, when our data changes, it's going to redraw as little of the page as it possibly can to reflect that change. In order to do that, it needs a way to uniquely identify each instance of the note component so that it only changes the one it needs to. So if, for example, we go up to app, we change the data, still from app state, we see that reflected. We didn't have to change our code at all. We could add a third one, still wouldn't have to change our code. Changes to the data, changes to the state are just reflected in the DOM automatically. And because we put that key prop on note, it was able to re-render just the one li. Otherwise, it would have to redraw everything that depends on this notes data. And it gives us a big fat warning about that inefficiency. So add a key prop to each note.